we are planning as a whole. That means the State Department of Housing is planning with the State Department of Energy to provide power, the State Department of Water to provide water, the State Department for Roads to provide the road infrastructure. And that is why we are saying every affordable housing must provide space up to 5% for charging infrastructure.
Yes, Wachira.
Yes.
Where the initial causes of the problems for government agencies, what is slowing down the uptake? I would assume, for instance, we'd see the president, in a convoy of electric cars himself. What is stopping that?
What is slowing down the uptake? And let me speak of the public. Number one is consumer awareness. Number two is apprehension and lack of information. And let me coin that into resistance to change. And I did give an example when we were in the plenary, and I said that 25 years down the line or 30 years down the line, when the world was moving towards having vehicles that were having automatic gearboxes, there was a lot of resistance of the same, and people would say, oh, these vehicles do not have power and what have you. Today, we have about 80, if not 90% of our vehicles that are automatic. So for me, that is the one area that is causing the delay, the apprehension, the lack of information, and that is why we are creating the awareness. Number two, of course, is the financing gap, and I've spoken into it, and we are urging DFIs, we are urging the commercial banks to step into this space and help Kenyans in terms of financing so that we can have increase in the uptake of the e-vehicles.
Yes. The government make the shift?
You see, we are living in a relatively constrained budget headroom, but yes, progressively, even government
has been a Principal Secretary for State Department for Energy, that is Alex Wachira there, responding to questions by journalists. They are having an energy and petroleum stakeholders meeting, and more specifically on the EVs, the electronic vehicles and charging ports.